guys, Jacqueline Fernandez here at the Alert Center. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Wanted to talk about some Fernandez files, so stories that matter to you, stories that matter to me, stories that matter to our community in general. So a few things I'm going to be discussing today: an update on Governor Pillen's condition after his horseback riding accident. We also have a story about one person being hospitalized after a crash in South Central Omaha, and a street closing restriction notice for you. On the holiday side of things, so lightening up a bit here at the Alert Center, the Stevens Center is holding their annual Merry Mart for clients, and that is actually happening right now. They just started at noon, so about 3 minutes to go. And then just a forecast update. So what is today looking like? What is Christmas Eve looking like? And then of course Christmas and Hanukkah are starting as well, so something to look forward to there. So let's start with our first story. We're going to chat about the governor's update on his conditions here. So we can head over to our website. That's firstalert6.com. So I kind of, went to our website, and this is a video you can take a look at in its entirety if you'd like to, but kind of just wanted to focus on these points that you can read off the screen here. But Governor Pillen, if you're just following us or just hearing about this story, he did injure his spleen and his ribs in a horse riding accident. He has been up and walking around, so that's the good news there, and he's expected to move out of ICU this afternoon. So doctors are saying they are pleased with the amount of progress that he's making. Of course, this all happened when he was bucked off a new horse while horseback riding with his family on Sunday. They were riding near the Columbus area. So he did sustain a spleen injury that required surgery. He underwent a coil embolization. Doctors say he was sedated for that procedure for about an hour, and that means, of course, Lieutenant Governor Joe Kelly was acting governor during that time, so something to keep in mind there in these extreme situations that unfortunately do happen, and you just feel for Pillen and his family so close to Christmas, right? So he also did sustain a minor kidney injury, a minor fracture to a vertebrae, and 7 rib fractures. These are serious but not life-threatening, so he is expected to be okay. As we kind of scroll down here, we can give you a web extra for you. So you can watch that update from his trauma surgeon here. We do have that. And of course, you can, as an extra web extra for you today, you can read the full statement from the governor's office here as well. So something that we're following very closely here at First Alert 6 to kind of get a better idea of how the governor's doing and, what we can look forward to as he recovers this holiday season, unfortunately. So another story that I wanted to chat with you on Fernandez Files today was about this crash. One is hospitalized after a South Central Omaha crash. So this is just kind of sad news. This did happen relatively recently. Again, we do have this story available on our website as well, so I'll head over there. Again, that's firstalert6.com. So you can kind of take a look at this shot right here. So this happened at 50th and Grover Street around 11:56 p.m. A person was taken to the hospital in critical condition, and there's that car for you. So here's exactly where that accident happened. So you can view this on a larger map if you'd like. The Omaha Police Department did share this photo of this accident, so we can kind of head there. The vehicle lost control. You can see it's totally flipped over. So this is just sad news, something that just happened. The victim was taken to the hospital in critical condition. So again, this is another developing story that First Alert 6 is watching for you, and we will be sure and give you that update as soon as it becomes available to us. Also, I was heading to our website again. I'll just kind of click over there. Here's our traffic. So meteorologist Jarrett Lansford posted this crash on westbound I-80 between Neola and Underwood. So this is something that he posted about 2 hours ago now. And he does have some construction updates for us. So here's some new impacts, places being impacted today. So this is southbound 42nd Street. That's scheduled for 3 weeks. Southbound 180th Street. Traffic will be restricted near Jefferson. That's scheduled for today and tomorrow for curb work. And then the water main break issues. It seems like we've had a bunch of these of late, not exactly sure why, but 2 major roads have new lane restrictions due to water main break repairs. So that's North 72nd Street between Maple Street and Lake Street, and southbound lanes by Mud as well. So something to take note of there. And just wanted to talk a little bit about giving back for the holiday season. So this is kind of a fun story that's actually taking place right now, right as we speak. They just started doing this at noon, so it's been active for about 7 minutes now. But the Stevens Center is holding their annual Merry Mart for clients. So I thought this was kind of cool. So let's head over to their website. See if I can get there relatively easily. There we go. So we're heading over to their website right now, it's stevenscenter.org. And then news and events. So today's the Merry Mart, okay? And they're, hoping you'll help them out, spread holiday cheer. This is happening for clients who are shopping the Merry Mart right now as we speak. And basically, it's a temporary holiday gift shop that's set up for clients with support from staff and volunteers, and of course, community members who are donating gifts to make this event possible. And you can still shop to help out, so I thought this was kind of cool. On their website, they do have this shop here little link, and it goes to their Amazon page for the items that they're looking for. So, instead of kind of just buying random things and hoping people, are in need or want a certain thing, like this kind of lays it out for you. So you can see this has the most wanted tab here, and everything from a travel coffee mug to the Hot Wheels toy for the kids, this kind of thing. So you kind of scroll down and a little bit for everyone on the list, right? So we get kind of into the more adult things as you scroll down the list here. But yeah, so the cool thing is that clients will get the opportunity to walk through and pick out presents for their children. So that's what they're doing now. And volunteers are there to help them wrap those presents on site. So that's great. Yeah, so clothes, toys, jewelry, gift cards, as you can see. That's always a good one. A woman's hoodie, I mean, that always comes in handy, especially with the weather here. So that's something that's happening now. And again, you can help out by heading to their registry and gifting page by accessing their website. So I can kind of head back here for the Stevens Center. And in case you don't know, this is a sober campus of resources for mental health and addiction services. So this is for clients who are experiencing homelessness, addiction, mental health challenges. And their campus does include a homeless emergency shelter, and inpatient, outpatient addiction treatment, and permanent supportive housing apartments for disabled and low-income individuals. So this is kind of their mission, and they do talk about more of their strategy and how they give back and really help people in the community, et cetera. So, and their 2023 impact, and I'm sure, once we hit 2025, they'll be crunching the numbers for us for their impact in 2024 as well. So lastly, on Fernandez Files, always like to kind of give you an update about what outside looks like, what it's going to look like. Thankfully, Senior Chief Meteorologist Rusty Lord is really good at getting those weather updates out to our newsroom, and I always like to share that with you as soon as that does become available. So let's head outside right now, shall we? Let's take a look from our Blackstone camera. So here's a look at Blackstone. Not bad out there. The sun is shining. Rusty says mostly clear, cloudy earlier today with more sunshine in the afternoon. So yeah, we're kind of seeing those clouds, I guess, dissipate to the right of the screen, the sunshine coming in, a high of 46. So not bad out there as far as I'm concerned, right? Once we're in the 40s, I'm a happy camper. I don't know about you, so that's good news to me. Also did notice some ice on the Missouri River here, though, so that is a shot that just makes me kind of shiver in my booties over here. Yeah, check this out. So here's a live look from our First National camera. But yeah, you can just see the ice chunks just kind of flowing down the Missouri River as we speak. Now, as we talk about this evening, as I mentioned, those clouds coming in from that Blackstone shot. Rusty anticipates mostly cloudy this evening with a low of 28. So not that bad, right? Not as bad as what we've seen in the past anyway, during this December, so that's good. And Christmas, oh my gosh, Christmas Eve first. How could we forget about Christmas Eve? So that's Tuesday. So taking a look from our 90th and Dodge shot at traffic as we talk about Christmas Eve with the Salvation Army tree there at American National Bank. Love that, love that. So Christmas Eve, it's going to be mostly cloudy out there, Rusty anticipates, with a high of 39 degrees. So not too bad out there. And then Wednesday, of course, is the big day. Hope you've got all the presents under the tree, wrapped, ready to go for Christmas. Also the start of Hanukkah, so don't forget Wednesday. It's looking like for Christmas and Hanukkah, it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 43. So unfortunately, it does not look like we are going to have a white Christmas this year, but rain perhaps could be on the way, so I'll leave that to the meteorologists. But just want to say, hope you're having a wonderful holiday season, taking advantage of the streets while there's still no snow and thankfully no ice out there after the ice storm we had a couple weeks ago now. But hopefully you're all ready for Christmas and Hanukkah and spending time with your family, friends, and loved ones. So in the meantime, just want to say thanks so much for joining us here at the Alert Center, and we'll hope to see you for our broadcast at 3 o'clock. Until then, stay warm out there.